We often do not realize that opportunities are incredibly powerful. Being exposed to the right opportunity at the right time may make or break one's destiny. But what if you don't even come to know about suitable opportunities? You will never know what you're missing out on. I am Ashwati, co-founder of Avasar Shala, where we are trying to build a culture of seeking out correct opportunities right from childhood. Would you believe that in June 2019, Martin Luther King III discussed world peace with me? His daughter Yolanda Renee King, who was just about 9 to 10 years of age, gave me a clear idea about misuse of weapons and what was her plans to regulate them. So, this June 2019, I had the most unique opportunity of being a youth leader, one among the chosen 27 youths from across the world at the Kechtel International Youth Leadership Conference held that year at Atlanta, USA. This was an international leadership program that I had applied for as a postgraduate student, while I was simply looking out for avenues that can add interesting dimensions to my management studies. I was chosen to represent India, and being one of the board members in this program, Martin Luther King III gave us a whole day to hear our views, share his thoughts, and generally discuss about youth welfare in each of our countries. I'll tell you about the other 26 youth leaders with me. Munira, in early 20s from Nigeria, travels over 50 kilometers to fetch polio vaccination for her village. 20-something San Diego from Colombia, working on a virtual garden to promote mental health at a university in Japan. 15-year-old Jack from USA, speaking passionately about LGBTQ rights. We would think that it is very mainstream in USA to be part of the LGBTQ community, but no. You would be surprised by the amount of prejudice that revolves around this topic, even in USA at this point of time. I met Tabitha from Kenya, doing herb art in women hygiene. Sarah from Guyana, preparing a movement against unprotected sex and HIV. Have you ever heard about a country called Guyana? I had not. I can go on and on about Huong from Vietnam, Makbul from Pakistan, Princess Dimpo from Lesotho, and so on. But you know what? I was more than half a decade older than the average age of the group. I was basically like an auntie. It took 2 degrees, 2 jobs, and 27 years for me to realize that a world exists outside. A free world. Literally, you just have to dream. People out there are ready to even fund your tickets, accommodation, and food. Not joking. Why do most of us not know about such options? Did you know that an organization called WeDo will fund your post-graduation if you just put in an honest request? I did not. No one I knew knows such avenues exist as well. When I, the auntie of the leadership program, returned to India, I had that jab we met moment. Kareena Kapoor says that she has a really bad feeling that a train is going and she's sitting in the station watching her train move past her. Like her train is going. I had that moment. I was working with Amazon in that point of time. I came back and I felt a real need to do something about it. Because I had waited almost till my 27 years to realize that there are programs like Kechtel and there are people from Kenya, Nigeria, etc. who knew about such opportunities, who are doing impactful things in their life, even at the age of 17 or 20. That is when I realized there were so many similar opportunities, not just for youngsters, even for school-going kids that could change their life very, very younger. Like, you don't really have to wait till mid-20s to realize you can impact world peace. So I quit my job at Amazon. Yes, Amazon. Me and my husband Sandeep, we sat down and did a research on all different opportunities available for 13 to 15-year-olds internationally that month. Our first list ran to 4 to 5 pages. You won't believe it. We checked the same for local, national, international events and opportunities available for ages 6 to 17. Our page ran to 16 to 17 pages. We asked a few parents if they knew such opportunities existed. They said they'll pay for it. And hence we formed Avasar Shala. The name is just as the concept. It is very hard to get, but once you get it, I'm sure you'll get addicted to it. So this is what we do. We list opportunities. To be very frank and very simple, We list opportunities available for school kids from the age of 1st standard to 12th, and we list all sorts of local competitions, international competitions, even national level awards or fellowships that are available for school kids. In this week's list, you will find everything from smiling contest to fancy dress, Young Blasters football scholarship, a student leadership award, Latvian ambassador for a day program, storytelling, Beyblade competition, even NASA space contest and Google Junior coding event. Why? Simply because I don't want another Ashwati realizing at mid-20s that the world spins faster for the rest of her peers, and there was so much I could have done or tried and failed and succeeded at half of my age. When I was in Atlanta for this program, Martin Luther King III had asked me a question. Me, of all people, me. What are you going to do with your life in the coming 5 years? I really had not thought about it. I had gone there for a different reason, but when he asked me this question, it took me just 2 seconds to give him an answer. I wanted to impact 6 lives in 1 year. For a person who was living with absolutely no impact in anybody's life other than mine, 6 seemed a huge number. And when I came back and started my organization, within 4 months, we have 300 plus customers serving to 8 cities in South India. Now I can safely say that I am impacting more than 6 lives. I am impacting almost 300 plus lives, and that is a humongous number. We have given fully funded scholarships to 2 kids for football, and there is a person who got selected into Portugal football camp. There are some homeschool kids in our customer list who's using our platform to learn about all competitions where she can go and meet people. Then there are parents from Coimbatore city who are using our list to just take their kids and show new things like fencing, maybe even chess. So the impact that we're creating in little lives are so huge that it is humbling in a way. As for me, I've also utilized these opportunities because Kettle was just the beginning of my world of opportunities. As I just said, I left my job at Amazon to do this, so I had to make this really impacting. So I am a We Do Rising Star at this point. That's an organization that funds education. I'm also a mentor with this group. I'm upcoming curator for Global Shapers Community Trivandrum. That's the junior wing of World Economic Forum. I am a part of Digital Grassroots as an Indian ambassador. I'm a mentor at the Kechtel Leadership Program, and I am also one of the 45 business women across the whole world to be selected into a program called Vital Voices, BV Grow. On this Women's Day, I was one of the recipients of Eastern Bhumika Iconic Women of 2020, and we're thrilled that Atal Incubation Mission under Niti Aayog has recognized our efforts at Avasar Shala. Why I'm saying all this is because I did my education here at Ernakulam. I did everything that everybody else does, but it took me just one moment to understand that I'm a little bit too late, but I can still do it. And if I had been open to all these opportunities that the kids have right now, while I was in my school, I probably would not have to wait until my 27th age to discuss with Martin Luther King III about what I can do about youth back in my country. I could have been very well 17 or just 18 to get that opportunity. A whole world of opportunities, a whole world of people are waiting for support, even from school-going age to college-going age, even if you are just a youth or you are well past your youth. And if you want to do something, there is always this world of people who are waiting to support, and you just have to dream, and it will really, really happen. Thank you.